budget. The estimates of expenditure were tabled last week, Thursday, in the House of Representatives by the Finance Minister, Favour Williams. A $1.4 trillion budget. And this is the Melissa budget. Yeah? Because Melissa has so wrecked what? Parts of the economy, gutted the Jamaican economy to the extent of what the technocrats are telling us, 41% of the country's gross domestic product has been gutted by Melissa. And the whole crafting of this budget is predicated on how to recover from that gutting of the Jamaican economics landscape by wretched Melissa. And we're going to be having a discussion with two people about the $19 billion revenue generating tax measures. But there are two things about the budget as I sat at home and tried to watch and listen. One, for the first time in the history of presenting budgets in Jamaica since independence, a finance minister in Favour Williams, the history will show that for the first time, the people of Jamaica were not only told that there are going to be increases in taxes, but we were also told precisely what those tax generating measures are going to be. That was not the case up until now. And it is to be noted and commended because it's an advancement in our transformation of public financial sector management that we have been undergoing for the last 10, 12 years. We're getting better at it. We now have better institutional capacity as a political economy in managing these affairs. Yeah? So what we're doing is hardening, putting up the guardrails to prevent another finance minister come and tell we're going to run with it, We have to run with it. No. Because the Fiscal Commission, yes, that was established and implemented, said to the people of Jamaica and to the government about a year or two ago, listen, this practice of not stipulating whether you're going to be imposing new taxes or revenue earning measures until well after the budget is read or almost the debate almost completed is bad. And the Holness administration has listened. Favour Williams, the Minister of Finance, has listened. So we now know, and we're going to have a discussion at 11 this morning about the revenue generating measures. I see public sector unions are raising concern about one of those revenue earning measures as they relate to the imposition of general consumption tax on motor vehicles imported by public sector workers. The public sector unions, quite naturally, they represent the interest of public sector workers. They're losing a benefit and they're not pleased. Yeah. The other thing about the estimates of expenditure in the ceremonial opening of the Parliament last Thursday that I'd wish to comment on. I watched Sir Patrick Allen giving the throne speech. And I've been watching throne speeches for more than 40 years. And as I watched Sir Patrick last week, even before the speech began, carrying out manfully under stress his ceremonial duties outside Gordon House, inspecting the Guard of Honor, which is a part of the pomp and pageantry of the ceremonial opening of Parliament. I said to myself, oh no, Sir Patrick physically is no longer up to it. And I heard George Davis this morning in a very insightful assessment of how Sir Patrick delivered the throne speech last week, Thursday. George was sensitive, he was insightful, he was on point. And you know, as countries, as societies, we see the best of us, especially those of us in public life, public service. You see the wear and tear of the years. And Sir Patrick last week did his job under very difficult physical circumstances. But I don't want to see him lose his dignity, in that. And I sincerely hope that that throne speech last week, Thursday, was his last. Sir Patrick has served his country very well. Very well. No one can question that. He has been a credit to Jamaica, a credit to public life, an outstanding Governor General. Yes, a man the man of faith, an educator, teacher, and entered public service. And trust me, he has done a fantastic job. But like all of us, time has a way of creeping up on us. And I think that is where we are now with Sir Patrick Allen. Thanks, sir. You have done a very good job. Yeah? Time to say goodbye to that office. Yes? And we must not allow him to lose his dignity that he has demonstrated so well over. He's been Governor General for what? 16, 17 years? Yes? And I've seen Governors General, Sir Howard Cook, Sir Florizel Glasspool, Kenneth Hall, yes? Glasspool and Teacher Cook were Governor General well into their 80s, 90s. Yeah? And as George pointed out this morning, Sir Patrick, it is well known, he told us, had spinal surgery about a year ago, a year and a half ago. And to do spinal surgery, is very, very difficult. And you saw the strain on the man last week. Thank you, Sir Patrick. Time for the break. After the break, your calls.